Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and Heavensturn has arrived once again in Limbs of the Minza. And so we are going to participate in it, and it is the Year of the Dragon. So let's see what reward we get. Well, we know what reward is, but we'll see what adventure leads us to that reward. Okay, so we need to talk to Ryu Metsuke. Metsuke? This is the reward we're going to get. To be a mascot. Okay. Well met, friend, and welcome to our festivities. I am known in my homeland of Hingashi as the Ryu Metsuke, and it is my delegation's solemn charge to share our Heavensturn custom with the peoples of Eorzea, and that we might join hands in revelry. Although Heavensturn is observed in both our lands to mark the coming of a new year, there is a difference between our traditions. Here in Eorzea, a deity is chosen from among the 12 to preside over the heavens, while in the Far East we honour one of the 12 noble beasts. And this year the beast is the mighty Ryu, a creature you Eorzeans might liken to a dragon. Now, in order to liven up the festivities, we decided to have a pair of horsebird hatchlings, or should I say chocobo chicks, to serve as mascots. Winsomely dressed in draconic attire, we were certain that they would delight all who laid up eyes upon them. However, when the Ryu Bugyo, the leader of our delegation, presented one of the chicks to a crowd, the reception was disappointingly muted. We know not where we erred. I say, you are an adventurer, are you not? In the course of dispensing aid, you must have acquired some insight into the people's interests. Loath I am to impose, will you not help us to identify our plans' failings? In so doing, we may yet find a way to win over the locals with our mascots. You have my thanks. To begin, I ask you seek out the Ryu Bugyo. For want of passerby, she decided to wander around this plaza with her hatchling. When you find her, pray ask for the account of our dilemma, and thence help us find a solution. Wait, there's still snowmen here? That's interesting. Huh. Oh! Curious about our delegation too, are you? Well, that is well, for I was just about to introduce my mascot, Ryosuke, to this young lady. Feast your eyes on her horse speed. Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage. I dare say Heavensturn has never hatched a mascot as utterly charming as our regal Ryu. Well, he's certainly adorable, but what's a Ryu? And why do you have him dressed up in that costume? An excellent question. You see, we wish to present the charms of Chocobo and the Ryu in a lovable package. Just look at him waggle his scaly little tail. It's an exquisite combination. You must agree. And it would be remiss of me not to mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weavers spared no effort to evoke the might and majesty, the Ryu, in the diminutive form before you. The finished product is simply divine. Is it not? I suppose. I still don't know what Ryu is, but never mind. Thank you for letting me play with him. Yet again I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. You come at the Ryu Metsuke's best. I should be more grateful for your aid, adventurer. Most grateful even, but more perhaps too. I seek only to share our mascot's charms with the people of Eorzea, but my every attempt has ended in failure, as you've just witnessed. Try as I might, I cannot see what I am doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, I would be most eager to hear it. The other things? What are them? Is the other things just talking about the Ryu more? I guess so. Yeah, Adorable's good, but you can't forget the other things. I guess. Other things? It's my intent to have our mascot be the highlight of Heavensturn. You believe this is not enough? It might avail me to speak with that young girl as well. Let her gaze upon the Ryunosuke once more and... Ryunosuke? Ryunosuke? Oh. Wherever did our little mascot go? Followed after the girl, you say? We must find him, and quickly. Please, adventurer, will you not help me with the search? Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set off in the direction of that tavern. The drowning wench, was it? If we find her, I dare say we'll find a Ryunosuke. Ah, thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this guardswoman about the girl, but I'm struggling to make myself understood. Perhaps you can help clear things up. Oh. The lady says she's looking for a girl with a Ryu, but I haven't the faintest what that is. To rephrase, it's a Chocobo chick wearing a costume. Ah, then you must be speaking of the odd little critter I spotted a few moments ago. It's wearing what looked like a dragon costume. It's waddling after a young girl. I'm afraid I didn't observe where they went though. Sorry I can't be of help. Many thanks for your assistance. In my haste, I had neglected to explain the meaning of the word Ryu. As the word Ryu Metsuke told me, the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun by clarifying that it is similar to a dragon, I could have avoided the misunderstanding. Oh, I dare say I know why our mascot has so struggled to win over the masses. Oh, you wonder. I shall speak of the guardswoman a little more, in case she has aught else of note to share. Once I've finished, I plan to scour the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we have finished, let us reconvene at the Bulwark Hall. Okay, so we are in the lower decks, and my voice might be a little strained because I was just choking fit. Tipped up a drink, and immediately went right down the wrong hole. I could feel it immediately. A young lass and a chocobo chick. I spied them walking past the Aetheryte, though I couldn't say where they went from there. Appears the girl and the chocobo passed through the Aetheryte Plaza. That's where we are, right? Isn't it? Isn't this the Aetheryte Plaza? So it could be anywhere. Ah. A chocobo chick wearing a little green dragon costume. Hasn't come this way, I'm afraid. With customers scarce as they are today, I'd remember if something like that walked by. It appears the girl and the chocobo did not come this way. A girl with an oddly dressed chocobo chick. She passed by here just earlier. She looked a little lost, so I asked her if she needed help, but she told me she was fine. That she was heading to the Ageless River. There I left her at that. I can't help but worry for her though, out there on her own. Hope you find her soon. You've learned something of note. Continue scouring the lower decks for more information. There's more information? Oh. Didn't see this person. I know the last year after. Sibley's. What? Oh, Sibley's her name. And she's the daughter of a fellow merchant. A good friend of mine, in fact. You'd be hard pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing at the river together all the time, they do. But he'll soon set sail for the faraway lands, I'm told. Sibley's worried sick, and for good reason. The ocean's a fickle mistress. Even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. Anyway, she came through here earlier, but I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps someone else can help you there. You believe you have enough information on Sibley's whereabouts? Make your way to Bulwark Hall and report your findings to Ryu Bugyo. There you are. By your triumphant expression, I dare hope you've learned something of the little girl and our mascot. So, the girl, Sibley, was headed for the Ageless River. That you should find just the information we need is auspicious indeed. For my part, in the course of speaking with the locals, I was able to learn more about dragons. That is, while they have many similarities with the Ryu of the Far East, they are in fact different creatures. I had been under the impression that they were one and the same, but be it their folklore of or their status in mortal society, they are quite distinct. I had assumed that the people of Eorzea were like me, that they thought the Ryu was simply a dragon by another name. I suppose it is little wonder that Sibley looked so puzzled during our first encounter. When next we find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of our mascot. Now, off to the Ageless River with us. Okay, so she's supposed to be around this area. Ah, there she is. I wish you didn't have to go, Papa. Huh? You're the adventurer from before. What are you doing here? Effect the Kami, we found you, Sibley. And the lady in the fancy helmet, too? How did you know my name? I see. I'm sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favourite fishing spot. But your chocobo chick ended up following me all the way. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Pray, wait a moment. In the course of searching for Ryonosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark upon a voyage, and it has left me feeling troubled. No, it has left you feeling troubled. I realize we are but strangers, but if you are not averse, will you not talk to us about it? It's all right. My papa, he's heading to Hingashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey, and it made me worry. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea. But then I found out that the Illumination wasn't chosen this Heavensturn, and it made me feel even more... made me even worry even more. I see. As you say, it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from the Far East. That's why I went to talk to you. So, that is the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech our divinities to protect your father. But in my fervour to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you a tale about the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I just, need to recall a suitable one, something that ideally features the ocean. Insert chocobo noises here. Oh, what's got into you, little one? Curious, what lies that way, are you? It's a place called Woad Whisper Canyon. Papa told me that waterfalls appeared there after the calamity, and they changed the flow of the Nim River. Waterfalls, changing the course of a river. I believe I have the perfect tale for you, Sibley. One that will bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls. There we might avail ourselves of their ambience. Even Ryonosuke is keen, and we wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen. Like her helmet's gold, her armor should be gold too. Like this should match. Like red and gold, doesn't go well together, I don't think. Unlike a dragon. Come, let us head to these waterfalls. They would provide the perfect setting for my tale. Oh, these waterfalls? Okay. Yeah, pretty decent waterfalls. Let us begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Eorzea, but as I myself recently discovered, it is in fact a distinct being. Nor is there just the one Ryu. Nay, There exist a myriad of individuals, of all have their own tales, and the creatures I will speak about is the mighty Ryu, one of the four lords, who legend holds birthed a great waterfall in the Far East. Chocobo noise. Hee, that does sound exciting, doesn't it? In the region of the Eorzea flows the One River, and its plentiful waters nourish nearby lands. In ages past, it is said Ryu drank so deeply of the river that he altered its very course, and in so doing gave rise to a waterfall, the Dragon's Struggle. While it is not widely known, Ryu was also regarded as a guardian deity who protected people from disasters of water. Disasters like storms and floods. Indeed, long ago it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to a divine beast such as Ryu. And while no written record exists, there is a tale of a seaside village that fell in the path of a raging storm. Desperate to calm the heavens, the villagers offered unto Ryu one of their daughters. However, Ryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl. To merely know the villagers' plight was enough for him, it seemed, and he turned the course of the storm and spared them untold disaster. A benevolent being is Ryu, who wields his power over water for good. Even now he hears our prayers and protects us and our loved ones from harm. That, my dear, is just one example of the noble beast we celebrate this Heavensturn. Together, let us offer a prayer to Ryu and wish your father safe travels in calm waters. That sounds perfect, miss. Thank you so much. We must thank Ryunosuke as well. Were it not for him, I might not have recalled the tale of Ryu. Now you can pray to Ryu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard this story. It's our first time hearing it too. Really? Well then, I'm glad we could hear it together. Now that I think on it, miss, you said no written record exists of that tale. How did you come to know it? An pursuit of observation, simply. You see, my father is said to be descended from the maiden who was offered to Ryu. As long ago as the event took place, there is no way to confirm the tale's veracity. But, if true, then it is by the grace of Ryu that I am here, alive. Thus have I made it my mission to spread the word of his noble kind. Looking back from the time you followed after Shipley, it is as if you have been guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it was you who was watching over me. Just like an honest-to-God's Ryu. With this, I now know what I must do to initiate people into our traditions, and I shall continue doing so for as long as the Ryu reigns in the heavens. Come, let us head back to the city together. We wouldn't want to make your father worry, now would we, Sibley? Ah, there you are, adventurer. Lest you wonder, young Sipley is now safely home, and I have just apprised Ryu Metsuke of our fruitful outing. Now that I've discovered a more suitable approach to my draconic dilemma, I wish to wander the city again for onlookers. Though I regret to impose upon you once more, your support with Sibley was most helpful. Might you accompany me while I make my rounds around the area? With your discerning eyes, I am certain you could readily identify those who might be receptive of our message. What say you? I'm truly grateful. Come, let us set forth at once. The Ryu Bugyo and Ryunosuke are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave the Ryu Bugyo and Ryunosuke behind by entering a different area or by speaking to them and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have the Ryu Bugyo and Ryunosuke accompany you again, return and speak with them at their original location. What the hell is that chocobo chick supposed to be dressed up as? Ryunosuke here is wearing a costume that mimics the Ryu, dragons of the Far East. It is held that these creatures have mystery over water, and a sailor such as your good self may benefit from knowing about them. Huh? If you ask me, it looks like a sea serpent. Oh dear. It would have anything to do with that Fry-Stam's primal Leviathan, would it? I assure you, there is no connection whatsoever. Far from causing disasters of water, the Ryu is believed to be a benevolent beast that protects us from them. If you are interested in knowing more, I invite you to seek us out at the Aft Castle. Is that right? Still, here in Limzo, we've got a navigator. That's all the protection we need on the high seas. Ah yes, I understand the people of your nation look to Limilian to favour them with safe voyages. But that as it may, disasters of water can strike beyond the bounds of the sea, in which case, placing your faith in the Ryu could provide you with added assurance. Huh. I suppose it don't hurt to have more friends in high places, as it were. Fine, I'll go and see what this is all about. Yes? How can I assist you and your curiously dressed chocobo chick? If I may shed some light on the mystery of our mascot, little Ryunosuke here is named for the Ryu, dragons of the Far East. Oh? I thought dragons are supposed to be fearsome. This fellow looks anything but. Our costume companion notwithstanding, the Ryu is in fact a powerful and fearsome beast. Yet by the same token, they are fondly regarded as symbols of good fortune. Should you be curious about them, we'd be glad to tell you more at the Aft Castle. A being that's regarded for both fear and fondness? Intriguing. Perhaps I'll pay a quick visit to the Aft Castle before returning to work. By the gods! I had just resolved to save my soul with the sight of adorable creatures this year. And what should appear but the most charming of chocobo chicks. What's your name, little one? And what is that winsome outfit you're wearing? You have a keen eye, sir. This little fellow is Ryunosuke, and he is dressed as a Ryu, a dragon of the Far East. By thus attiring Eorzea's favourite beast of burden, we hope to create a symbol of friendship between our lands. Well now, that this adorable form should harbour such splendid symbolism? I'd never heard of this Ryu before, but now I'm keen to know more. In that case, sir, I invite you to seek out us at the Arf Castle, anon. There we will be glad to answer your questions. Excellent, excellent. We shall head there at once. Oh, what a relief to see the locals take an interest in the Ryu. I dare say we have gathered enough people, so let us head back to the Arf Castle. So, Bugyo makes her triumphant return. You have done a tremendous job to pique the interest of so many. You are too kind, Metsuke. None of this would have been possible without the adventure and Ryunosuke's help. There you are, miss. My papa wanted to meet you, so I brought him. So you're the kind folks who helped my sibling? I haven't the words to properly thank you, but I'm truly grateful for what you've done. I'm glad to see my girl smiling again. Pray do not mention it, sir. We too owe Sibley much and more. How fares the preparation of your journey, if I may ask? Very well, thank you. And with Sibley's praying to the legendary Seru for my safety, no matter how far I venture from home, I have no doubt that I will be well. I shall pray for your safety as... I shall pray for your safety as well. What little we might do to help you on your way, we're glad that you will do it. Indeed! While sharing the blessing of the divine beast is a fine thing, naught is more rewarding to our delegation than fostering friendship between our lands. For all the help you've afforded us, I wish to give you a proper reward. Yet I do not know what might be suitable. Insert checkpoint noise. Ryunosuke? Are you saying you wish to accompany our adventurer friend? I believe the little one wishes to be your charm against tumultuous waters, and he'd be hard-pressed to choose a better companion. We might still have Ryoji to aid us in our work, so if you wish to, Ryunosuke is yours. Ryunosuke, my little guardian, thank you for everything. May your divine aura keep our friends safe. And may you and yours enjoy the rest of the Heavensturn season, my friend. Know that whatever the Ryu roars, good fortune shall be upon you. You are a really nice guy. Should you wish to draw Omakuji, the Omakuji-shi has returned to offer his services for the remainder of the celebration. Seek him out at the Heavensturn fortune. Furthermore, 12 extra fortunes have been divine this year. Keep a watchful eye on the adventure section on your Omakuji and discover what new journeys might lie await for you. Next time on Dragon Ball. So what are you, little dragon? Oh, it's not here, is it? There we go. Very cute. Couple little dragonlets. Let's do our fortune. Where are they? Ah, over here. Oh, our fortune be. Greetings, my friend. I deal in Omakuji, traditional Far East fortunes. Would you care to draw one? I would indeed. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you may pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Okay. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. What is our fortune going to be? Is it going to be a good fortune or an ill fortune? Oh. Good fortune. Thou shalt experience exceptional fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Unexpected discoveries await in unexplored lands. Relationships. From an unlikely meeting, a relationship shall bloom. Prosperity. Stay alert to opportunity, and thou shalt make thy fortune. Conflict. Thy weapons suiteth thee well. Continue in thine efforts with confidence. Favor. Be creative like unto the builder, and a surer hand of craftsmanship shall be thine. Okay. So we're going to have good fortune this year. We're going to explore unexplored lands. Well, discover unexplored lands or something. Where it says unexpected discoveries await in unexplored lands. Would expected discoveries be found in unexplored lands? Or I guess we're going to find something strange in a land we've never been to before, I guess. Well, like that could be any kind of relationship. Friendship, romantic. So vague. I love how vague they are. You know, stay alone an opportunity, and if you take the opportunity, you'll be rich. Again, pretty damn vague. The weapons suitably well, okay. That just means continue going what you're doing. And craft more, I guess. Yeah. How did you fare? Whether it was a desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted upon the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. Let's tie that off. To make sure it comes true. Oh, they're still here? Huh. They'll never stop, eh? Well, that concludes another Heavensturn, where we found this little cutie. As he runs around. Well, yep, that's it for Heavensturn this year, and it's the start of a brand new year. So, Happy New Year to everybody. And I hope this year is good for you. And, you know, You avoid any pitfalls and have good fortune. I think we all need it.